Hey Algebra 1 students, today we're going to look at Unit 1, Lesson 12. The lesson name is Standard Deviation. Our lesson goals are, I can describe standard deviation as a measure of variability. So standard deviation is another measure of how spread out the data is. I can use technology to compute standard deviation. This is not something that I'm going to expect you to do on paper and pencil or mentally. This is a measure of variability. We're going to use a spreadsheet, Algebra, Google Sheets, to figure this out. So as a review, we have this vocabulary. So the spread that we've looked at so far, similar to standard deviation, is known as MAD. It's a measure of variability known as mean absolute deviation. All right, what we're going to be looking at is standard deviation, which is similar to MAD. It's a very similar process, but I'm going to expect you to use technology just like we've done mean and median. When we use the technology, we're going to type in equals standard deviation. We'll use parentheses and fill in the data values as we go. When you look at a lot of technology and look this up, a lot of times for standard deviation, they will use this symbol that looks like this. So this is what we will reference as standard deviation rather than writing the whole two words out. All right, so for tomorrow, we have a notice and wonder. I have 6 graphs up here along with some data. I'll go through it quickly, and then your job is to write down 2 things that you notice about these 6 graphs and 2 things that you need more information on. Remember, the notices are things, oh, I see this. Wonders are questions that you have to dig deeper. So each graph, if you look, has the same mean. All of them have a mean of 10. So the average of all this data is 10. But the spreads are different. Notice in this one, the MAD is 1.56 and the standard deviation is 2. Here the MAD is 2.22 and the standard deviation is 2.58. The MAD is 2.68, standard deviation 2.92. The MAD is 1.12 and the standard deviation is 1.61. Here you've got a MAD of 2.06, standard deviation of 2.34. And in this graph where everything's in one spot, we have a MAD of 0 and a standard deviation of 0. So we want to look at these graphs, look at the mean, MAD, and standard deviation, and come up with 2 things we notice about this situation and 2 things that we wonder that we need more information to fully figure out. Please bring that with you tomorrow, and then we'll have a discussion and dig deeper. Thanks.